Dame Directs got a whole lot of hoes. Gotta shoot.
All right, welcome to the Guys Podcast here at Lyric Team Productions. This is a little bit more freestyler, a little bit different. It's myself here today. Arteka Ross joined with Director Exclusive Calvin Moore.
No cap.
Muscle Man Adrian Harris.
How y'all doing?
Steel Toes and Factory Doors. That nigga Ace.
What's the deal?
That says Steel Toes and Factory.
That's a nigga life, dog. That nigga, he be punching that clock.
Oh, you gotta punch that clock every day.
So look, Cal. Oh wait, Adrian, did you see it? Adrian didn't see the picture. Hold on, I'm about to send it to you.
The 11% picture.
Yeah, you did. Let's pop it out right there. Let's pop it out straight there. Just jump right into it. Cal, go ahead. Say what you have to say about that.
Wait, the viewers don't know what the.
Oh, look, I'm about to put it. I'm about to put the picture in the what's your name? One day I'm gonna learn. I'm about to just put it like this. One day I'm gonna learn how to put it up on the whole screen. But that's the picture we talking about right now. Go ahead.
Put it a little closer.
Oh, they can't see that. Read it.
Yeah.
Read it out loud.
You read. I don't know what she say. She say 11% chance of orgasm from sex from a man. 11%. Kyle, go ahead. You was hot about it this morning.
Now, I wasn't hot. I was just saying, motherfucking, I don't care one way or another. I got me.
But I get chose.
That shit just had me hot. Then one of the people in the comments talking about y'all so whack, y'all don't care about the. You're right, nigga. It take y'all too long to bust a nut.
Hey, no cap.
Hey, then one nigga in the comments was like, it's because y'all be using these motherfucking 10-speed vibrators. Fuck y'all self up. You can't compete. No man can compete with no toys.
Look, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If I'm ever at my girl house and you feel me? I go get something from the dresser from the closet, and I go in that bitch, and it's a 12-foot big black ass dude. I'm about to walk out, bro. I'm thinking my shit.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I actually had got a female. She had a motherfucking dildo that was bigger than my shit. I'm in that bitch. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Like, she was in that bitch laughing, talking, I don't push the whole thing. And I'm like, bitch, what you got it for then? Yo ass. That bitch big as hell and pink. I'm in that bitch. What the fuck? This bitch damn near the size of my arm.
Yo, so check this out. So 9 times out of 10, right? Like, if you do go with a female and you are like with or whatever, it depends on what base y'all on, right? Because if it's like you just met her at the club or at the bar and you're going back to your spot, she probably knows the objective of the night is not her being happy. And if you that kind of guy that's just trying to, you know what I'm saying, do it for the one night, your objective of the night is not trying to make sure she's happy. Now, if you are with a girl, right, y'all go through the whole little process, you take her out to dinner and stuff like that. Let's say it's like the 3rd or 4th date, something like this, where you got some skin in the game. All right. If you come to me correct and you say, hey, you know what, I want to make tonight about me. That's cool. We got an objective. Cool. At the same time, I'm not going to be shooting in the dark. You got to, you know what I'm saying, be a boss and, direct me. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I got the skills, but every person is different, right? So that's where it come in at. So that 11%, that's bias, but it's also true. Of course, the other 90% of guys, they're not going to take that time. Why? I just met you.
Thank you. Look, as we say, I ain't got shit to prove. What do I have to prove?
Exactly. And actually, too, just because... True.
It does. Hey, because look, if I meet Serena Williams on a one-nighter, I got some shit to prove. I'm gonna try to make sure, you feel me, I can make it to round about 5.5.
That's too many, bro.
That's too many?
Too many, bro.
Too many. Look, bro, ain't too many, bro. I think
in one session, that's too many, bro. It's 3 tops, then it's over.
I was gonna say, you make it to 5, you're gonna have to use a rubber band on that joint. Get to 5.
I'm saying this though.
Hey, you talking about a rubber band?
Look, by round 3.5 going into 4, your shit is already on autopilot. It's gonna do what it needs to do. That bitch ain't going down. Nothing. That shit just.
You're gonna be hurting.
Going.
The next day, you're gonna be
That's
sore.
Serena Williams. That's Serena Williams. And that
True.
bitch gonna rub me down. Okay. Yeah.
So this is what we were saying too. You know, has a girl ever brought that up to you that she didn't get hers after you got yours? And how do you deal with that? Or you just let it be?
It depends.
Ace said he rolling over.
I said, like 9 times out of 10 for me, it's always they already satisfied. Like they're either out of breath or like motherfucking they can't take no more, no way. So like the recently just told me that I was like a minute man. I was like, shit, oh well.
Oh fucking well, dog.
I was like, oh well. And she was like kind of sick about it.
Hey, all you gotta tell her is practice. It takes practice, baby. It takes practice.
Hey, but it really, like, you real shit though. It really goes off of like what level you on, bro. Cause like, I think if it's a girl I'm really fucking with, first time I gotta last at least 3, at least. You feel me? I gotta show her this how it's gonna be majority of the relationship. But shit, we rocking like a month. I can't. We rocking for 2 weeks. Hey.
That first one is over. Like, what else is talking about?
That's it.
Well, so that's another thing too. So I think it's different, right? The first one, it's like it's up in the air. But what if you see this, like I said, you see it for 2 weeks, right? And y'all done hit like maybe 10 times within the 2 weeks. Do you owe her one?
But she getting her nut every time is what I'm saying. For me. Like she getting her nut every time from week 1 to about week 3. After week 3, it's 50-50.
So, but see, the picture is saying that she's not.
At all. There's 11% chance.
But got time to be going for motherfucking 6 hours straight. Nigga, I got down there pop for perk. Okay.
Jiggling.
What? I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, dog. Go ahead, Adrian.
Well, like I said, if they're saying it's 11% chance, I just gotta know where that's coming from.
That's what I'm about to say. I met 2 girls who have never, they just can't come. They just, like, one time I really went on a marathon, bro. I was like, I got something to prove. Whoopty whoop, whoopty whoop. I did.
Oh.
Did.
Bitch, you only 20. This shit was rock solid. He let this thing after it's all said and done. He be like, my shit ain't going down.
Hey,
my shit won't go down.
I was at the PBM going crazy, bro.
It's been 6 hours.
I was this bitch like, look, by hour 3, I'm in that bitch, you know, and I'm a big nigga, always say, I'm in that bitch full body sweat. I'm in that bitch. You good? She like, yeah, but I mean, come. I'm in that bitch. All right, man. I go to bed, bro. I go to bed. So some women can't come. That's the thing. That's all.
It's also too that it happens with.
Told me that she don't like sex at all.
So that is also going to say, like for different girls, it happens different ways, right? Some of it could be the intercourse, or some of it could be just straight up clitoral stimulus, right? You took the clit a little bit.
Right.
That's different. You know what I mean? And for them, it's actually 2 different sensations. So you just got, that's what's up. You got to talk to her. She'll talk back. Okay. You know what I mean?
But look though, moving on to the difference between men and women though. I was just having, this is changing courses. I just had a dog ass conversation about the child support system and how that disadvantages men. And her argument was, well, if I'm taking care of the kid, I should be reimbursed for what I'm doing. And I'm like, fuck no. If you feel that way, just give me my baby. Just give me my fucking baby, bro. If you feel like you need my money to survive after you pay all the bills, just give me my fucking baby. You feel me? For the niggas who on some deadbeat shit, that's one thing. I can understand. You feel me? You don't want to be around your kid. Whoop-de-whoop. You feel me? But if we co-parenting, Why is there such a need for women to put niggas on papers, bro? I don't. But what y'all think?
No. Hey, so Chop. Hey, Chop got and girl he got on the way with. She like 20 something. She like 20, like my age or something like that. Right. And he like what? At the time he was getting this pregnant. This nigga like 16, so technically he a minor and she a pedophile. Did he get off child support like that? Because he technically a minor, or does that still go?
No, because you have minors having babies every day. I don't know. I ain't pulled out my legal book.
Technically, if somebody would have found out about that, she was going to jail. So,
I don't know. Is he on child support?
I don't know if she might put the nigga on child support, no cap, because they don't like each other at all.
So here's the thing, though, with child support. What I don't like is how they get to the numbers they get to, because it's supposed to be in support of, right? And so
50-50.
A lot of times you may have certain females that would take the support as the only means for their children. Well, that's not what it's supposed to be, right?
That's the thing.
It's supposed to be teamwork. So co-parenting should be the only parenting. It shouldn't be, have 50 this, 50 that. And also, I get child support from a standard of being consistent. Every month it's a fixed rate, right?
But see, I understand that. But I think another big argument that I was having with her is so I grew up in a situation, a single mom household where we maybe not have had everything that we, would have wanted. We ain't Gucci Louis down, right? So if my mom could do something, she made a cut to something else, maybe on Artney, and like, all right, instead of buying y'all the $200 Jordans, I'm gonna get y'all the $50 Payless joints, right? So say you paying child support every day, but some shit happened in your life, car breakdown, maybe somebody broke into you, anything, right? And you need to make that cut, maybe in terms of instead of giving your kid, the newest latest Gucci flip flops, eating shrimp, lobster, steak every night, feed that nigga a couple bologna sandwiches, you feel me, just to make it through to the next month, then you can come back stronger. If you're paying child support every month, you can't ever make that cut because it is that set amount every month. You feel me? I find that troublesome because I don't know a parent. I'm not saying parents will put their kids first, but we are kids. Kids are kids. It's not going to take maximum effort to please the motherfuckers. You feel me? So if my mom had to cut out maybe feeding a steak to feed us motherfucking a family pack of pork chops, which is a much different, that's the cut that she made. So if you're on the system, you can't do that though. And I think that's unfair.
True. Because also too, let's say you pay your payment on child support, but this is a person. So that kid may need extra money for things like for example, he going on a field trip. You know what I mean? You already put the $300 or $400 in for child support, right, but you still gonna pay extra money. That's your kid. You're not gonna tell him no. He come and ask you for money. Hey, Dad, I need money for this. No, I already paid your mama child support.
No cap. That's how it should be.
Man.
Let me get my opinion on it. Let me get my opinion on child support. I feel like with child support, bro, and I'm gonna speak kind of one-sided because I'm gonna talk like Dad B said they don't want to be in the kid's life. They made the baby. They need to pay this child support. It ain't nothing else to talk about with that. But
right.
On the other hand, in a lot of cases, I feel like the nigga be trying to be in the kid's life, right?
Right.
But he don't want to be with the girl no more. Like I don't want to be with you, but I'm gonna be with my kid. I feel like she takes not all females. I'm saying, but some females they take that as I'm gonna put you on child support then. Since we not together, or I'm gonna use this against you now. You feel me?
Okay.
So you don't want to be with me. You just want to take care of your kid. That's cool, but you're gonna be with me too. So I'm gonna put you on child support. You're gonna pay this child support. I'm a punishment. I use it as a punishment, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Now I don't think it'd be like that.
Here's what I don't like.
Shit, it's so hard to get off.
Nope. You on it for 18 years.
Yeah, you can't. And here's another thing too. What if the situation is reversed, right? Let's say the father's making like 30, 40K a year, and the mom's she clearing 100,000. She's still getting child support from you. Exactly. So you giving her those payments is putting you in distress, but the kid is more than okay.
Exactly, because the mama making 100,000.
Come on, man.
That's
Like
it.
some
That
females,
shit,
like I said, some females use that shit as a punishment
yeah,
because they don't want
as
because
leverage.
the nigga might not want to be with her, and they probably got it to her, won't put you on child support out of spite type shit. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't really rock with
know
child
some
support.
females. I know some females that did that, bro. Like I had to stop being homies with one of them. Like, you gonna put the nigga on child support because he don't want to be with you? Like, I don't know, man. That shit. But
That's selfish too.
I think my mama did some shit. Like I want to say I ain't really like necessarily getting their business as I was growing up, but I think my mama did some shit like put my dad on child support because she was mad or something.
that's it.
Even though he was trying, because you know how my dad is. He want all his kids. So.
Keeping on shit moving.
That's my problem with child support though. Like using that shit out of spite, using that shit as a advantage. Like, I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be like that.
Also, too, there's back pay on child support. You know what I mean? So let's say the kid's 11. The judge's gonna have to say, okay, well, you have to pay for those 11 years, sir, and just to get
pay
you
all the way up till he 18 as well. You're gonna pay back.
Yep.
Like that shit.
But
you put niggas in holes off that.
Even that's what I'm saying. You can't make it cut. Even this is the next big thing. And we can move on after this. Once the kid, the child support system remains the same. Once the kid turns 12, that kid should get all that money directly. That kid is mature enough to make the decision. Know. You don't know?
Because look, if you 12, you get a whole child support check. What you gonna go do?
Blow that shit.
Well, I was gonna say maybe actually it should be like 50-50. Like, so let's say the money that you get for child support, 50% of that cash will go to like food stamps or something like that.
Yeah,
and then the remainder of the check can go towards.
That's reasonable.
But honestly, I feel like all that shit should go to a college fund anyway.
No, because what if the kid don't want to go to college? Like,
well, then if the kid don't go to college, look, hold on, G. If the kid don't want to go to college at 18, all the money should be released to him then.
Yeah,
that's how a lot of families do it. A lot of families who set up college funds for their kids, like Gerber Life, and shit like that. If the kid chooses not to go to school after, the 18th birthday or however, whatever the term is, sometimes it's 21, sometimes it's 24. The money is then released to the kid. Any money that was put up for the kid to buy a house or just invest in a business, put himself in a situation to where he can succeed.
Yeah, or start their own business. You're right.
Or start their own business. And that's the whole deal. But, keep it moving. Bro, look. Talk about some serious shit for a second. Adrian, bro. Adrian, you are you do the pharmacy. You are what would you describe yourself as? What's your work?
Pharmaceutical salesman.
Okay, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to call you
a pharmaceutical salesman too.
So you be selling dog, huh?
We got the Perk 30s, M blocks. Anything y'all need, y'all come to me.
Hey man, America, that nigga, he is a cameraman. He'll shoot your video. That's about it. He'll shoot your video for sure. All right, but look, my question is this. With this, okay, how am I gonna phrase this?
Man, this motherfucking Crown Royal got me hot.
Hey man, I'm hot to the bitch right now. How should Americans now moving forward look at vaccinations with this coronavirus shit in the atmosphere? And obviously we don't all need to be vaccinated one day to go back outside, I'm assuming. Should people just blindly, take the vaccine as what probably is going to happen? Or should these anti-vaxxers, should that way of living win out? You know what I'm saying? Do you think that this is a good example or a good reason why it's important to not only stay up to date on your shots, but stay up to date in terms of your medical visits and your health and so on and so forth?
Well, I do want to say first, I'm not medically licensed. So this is just my opinion, right? Yeah. But when it comes to vaccinations itself, there has been studies and it goes through a board that has different doctors and their peers that publish the data on vaccinations. There has not been any published data against vaccinations as far as developing autism and so on. Right? So a lot of the books or say so from different, even other different doctors or famous people, or even like I said, the anti-vaccination group themselves, they have no data that's going to save your life. They don't. The people that do, it's published. You know what I mean? So
I feel that. I feel, but you know, my brother, if I'm thinking, I'm not talking for you, but if I could think for you for a hot second, he would say, well, wouldn't the published people just be the mainstream people? Wouldn't they attempt to unpublish or not keep those people from debunking vaccinations published? Is that a thing?
So yes, I definitely think that there are lobbyists that put money in certain ways so that certain studies may not make it. Okay. That is a possibility, right? And that could stop. That could stop the forefront of the study, that could stop it from getting published. But at the same point in time, right, what we have right now proves that there are not any adverse reactions that can cause those symptoms or those life-changing disease states. So when it comes to the safety of others, because I think most people think that vaccination is for you. It's not for you. It's for others. Because you can asymptomatically be carrying something and give it to somebody else. Meaning that just because you feel well does not mean you are well. It's because you got a cough and you sneezing. That next person that get whatever you may have may get a fever. They may get upper respiratory infection, depending on what you're carrying. So it's not for you, it's for the others.
Hey. So nigga, in the first place, nigga, only thing I said I'm against is flu shots. I ain't say shit else about vaccine shots.
You right.
Look, that's the only thing I said. I'm get every shot you need to go get all the vaccines you get. I said I should have never got a flu shot. The first time I take a flu shot, back in 2015, I get pneumonia for the first time in my life. I've never had pneumonia. That's the only thing. Like, literally, I took a flu shot in August. By motherfucking November, I had pneumonia. That's what I'm like. I don't think the flu shot really worked for you. A lot of people feel like that too. That's my whole thing about.
True. I will say I haven't gotten the flu shot until I needed it for my job. Right.
Right.
But also too, causation is not correlation. Meaning that just because you got your shot back in 2015 does not mean after you caught pneumonia because you got your shot. Right.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying like I've never had pneumonia or nothing. But as soon as I take the flu shot, I get pneumonia 2 months later. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like, oh, what's that about? You get me?
Yeah. Oh no, definitely, because that was my fear too. Right. Like I don't want to get sick. I haven't been sick. I haven't had a severe case of the flu, and I don't want to get severe case of anything. So why do I need your vaccination now? But when I think about the people I'm putting at risk, right? Because I'm like, for example, I'm strong enough to fight off the flu. If I get it, I know I'm gonna be all right. I'm strong enough to fight it. But if I gave it to somebody in my family that wasn't strong enough to fight it, and I could have prevented it with a vaccination, I mean, with the flu shot itself, I would have done that.
Right.
And so that's the main thing. So, and pneumonia is tough, man. That's
right.
That's tough. You know what I mean? And also too, do you have any like underlying condition like asthma or anything like that?
Nothing. I have perfect health, bro.
Nigga, you just say you wasn't the medical official.
I'm not. I'm not. But
he going off his opinion though.
The reason I asked too, because like I said, underlying health conditions, which even right now within our community too, makes us more susceptible to certain illnesses.
He's got an underlying health condition. Eating coney.
Being a fat ass.
Coney is an underlying health condition.
Hey, Coney that took about 6 years off
McDonald's every day.
I tried to make my own coney dog today.
That's
eat McDonald's.
It was it.
Look, hey, am I the only one to ever go to Coney and never get a fucking Coney dog?
For real?
I really don't remember the last time I bought
I don't eat no fucking coney dog either. That shit disgusting.
Look,
What
bro,
you be getting? Chicken honey?
Nigga, I get chicken pitas, grilled chicken pitas.
Wait. Hold on.
The
You
love-
said chicken
What's
what?
chicken
What's
honey?
the chicken? What's that?
Omelet.
A chicken honey is the same thing as a chicken pita.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Omelet. A meat lover's omelet.
That's a Detroit thing, though. Nigga, everybody in the D eat coney. Like, I don't want to hear that.
True.
Hey,
Meat lover's omelet.
Listen. Me and this nigga Adrian went to Benny's a couple weeks ago. When I say niggas told up that joint, I found myself
nasty.
not the you can say whatever you want about the plate. I'm saying sushi. I found myself eating more and more sushi, bro. Like
Really?
that shit good as hell, dog. Niggas really gotta tap in with sushi. You know what I'm saying?
Last time I was down there,
I eat Memphis rolls.
Right.
I mean Grizzly rolls.
He talking about Memphis.
Grizzly rolls. It's crab meat wrapped with. I mean, it's like rice wrapped with crab meat and shrimp.
Man, y'all niggas down here eating cook-ups.
Y'all niggas good, bro.
Cook-ups. Chi-Chi.
Listen, I'm gonna tell the world now, bro. Look, this the first podcast. I'm gonna lay out who I am in the first podcast. I got a thing against the South. We can have this conversation, and then I think next thing we're gonna talk about is how LeBron had to go. But I got a thing against the South. The motherfucking, I go down there to Memphis. I'm standing on Stonewall Jackson Boulevard. Why are we celebrating these traitors? These niggas are traitors to the Union. I just don't get it. I don't get it. The South.
I'm confused.
Federal generals.
He just he's retarded.
Cal lived in the outside. Cal lived in the South. Like he between Memphis and Mississippi, one of the two places, right?
Okay.
So we've always argued because Cal wanted to throw little slick shots at Detroit.
I don't throw slick shots at nobody. Y'all the one that say the first thing about the South. I don't even say nothing about it.
Some niggas are illiterate. And then I immediately go to the South ain't shit, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. And now the fight is on. You feel
and then so, I remember one time Ace cussed me out so bad for no reason.
What do you say?
Fuck you and fuck Memphis. I'm like, damn.
No. We was arguing about hooping. You feel me? And then being from the South, I'm like, nigga, you feel me? Gotta talk about shit, but man, I ain't been talking about that shit.
Hated.
Look, I just wanted to tell the world, bro. The South is terrible.
Well, so I lived in the South before. And
how do you feel about the South?
That's a very broad question. You get specific. I like the South as far as you're living. How you living down there, right? What can you do for your family and what you can do for your community, right? Because I think down there in the South, man, you can definitely live the way you want to live, and they allow you to do so. I think when it comes to politics, it's definitely still the good old boy system, and it's going to be tough. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying. But that's the South is the South. It's a stubborn culture itself. You know what I mean? But I feel like from us being from the North, if we move down there, it's actually in our favor. It's very advantageous because of the way we move, because of how we handle certain groups of people, because how we conduct business. I think it's advantageous. I think it's a good living.
Y'all, basically, what he's saying is y'all get over on a lot of people because they don't.
Man, right? That's the point. That's the point.
I say the same thing. I say you act like I don't say the same thing. Like y'all, I don't know what y'all be trying to get out of me. Like I'm not gonna.
Look, when I visit the South,
bro, these niggas don't even know about. They didn't even know about Triller. Like we was on that shit in high school.
Look, when I went to the South, the shit was sweet. I liked the South. I was in Georgia. The shit was smooth. I've been to Florida. That bitch lit too. I ain't really got no bad blood with the South. Nigga, my mom's from Mississippi. I got family in Mississippi and Memphis. So
all I'm telling AJ is don't just sit up there and think everybody from the South is dumb because it's people smart everywhere.
They are smart and they are capable of doing everything. I mean, they really are. But I will say this though. The higher you go in the hierarchy down there in the South, the more barriers you're going to face. especially us being black men. It is true. I'm not saying that you can't overcome it, but you gotta play it. You really do. But living down there, I love the South. I actually moved down there.
Plus, all the best athletes come from the South. Sorry to say.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Look, go ahead.
We're not gonna argue about that because all you gotta do is check history.
Who your GOAT? Hold on. Who your GOAT?
History.
Who to go in the NBA to you?
But that nigga from Ohio, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
All right. Who the best player in football to you?
Shit, you can't say nothing about damn near the whole NFL comes from the South. Damn near. Most people come from Florida than anywhere.
Aaron Rodgers is from California. Tom Brady's from California.
Bro, you gonna name? Look, he always say stuff that's in his favor. You never say nothing about motherfucking Jerry Rice or none of them folks. Where you come from?
The South.
Look, look. With sports with the South, I feel like the South got a little advantage only because, say, football.
We got a winner. Them
niggas can play football all fucking year. We get, 6 months?
6 months.
And then we in the weight room. That's why we so fucking big, though. That's why the Big Ten, the big fucking conference.
I'm saying, though, y'all be having y'all claim y'all got the best hoopers?
We do. What is he talking about, bro? Yo, go from Ohio. Look, yo, go from Ohio.
Tell me, y'all be hooping in black wall.
You feel me with do-rags on and shit. Big ass plaid short time.
Hey, my go from Philly, bro. Yo go from Ohio, my go from Philly. Come on, bro.
Who is from Philly?
Kobe.
I'm not going in the Wendy's.
Go ahead, bro. You got the next topic, bro.
The next topic, what y'all want to talk about, man?
Man, you pick, man.
On the first date, you get a girl and she come over and she tell you she got to take a shit. What you gonna do?
That's a good fucking topic, bro. That's a good. Look. So look, the argument was we had a little minute ago. I say if I go pull up on somebody, you feel me, or somebody or shorty coming over, you feel me? First time ever coming over, she hit the door. Hey, where the bathroom at? I was right here. Go ahead. You feel me? I'm chilling. She in that bitch for 10, 15 minutes. You feel me? And then you gonna come up to my house and shit the first time I'm not cool with that. I ain't saying that happened. I'm just saying, like, I'm not cool with that. Them niggas like, you wildin', Ace. That shit natural. That shit not natural. Because if it's my first time, I'm finna go to a shorty house. You feel me? I'm finna pull up on somebody. I'm not, look, bro, if I got a shit, I'm go home first. I'm not finna go, hey, I just got here. Where your bathroom at? And go shit? Like, I like sitting at my house anyway. I don't like sitting at everybody's house. You feel me? That's me, though. Niggas look at me like I'm wildin'. Like,
hey, dog. That shit natural, bro. She got a shit. What you want?
All right. Say she got a shit. It's over after that. Like, you can go home now. I'm not what? You just fuck the mood. What up? You come this bitch blow my bathroom down.
Hey, bro, go ahead, bro.
We gotta start over, bro.
We not doing this next week, Calvin. Go ahead, Adrian.
I kind of agree. I think that's just disrespectful. You know what you come here for, right? Because we can't do the same thing to them. Exactly. Why? Well, I mean, it's natural, right? But at the same time, it's also disrespectful. The first time you gonna come over, you gotta.
Bro, the first time I'm not about to put my thumb in your booty. The first time, what the fuck they gotta do? That don't matter to me.
I'd rather you say,
it's the principle, though, bro.
I'm not feeling well. We're gonna have to reschedule this.
Or she could just be like, I'm gonna be running a little late, and she go run home, shit, hop in the shower, and like just do it like that. Not come to my house like on her way, like, ooh, that shit slipping. Like she driving, I'm about to tear the nigga bathroom. Like, no, I'm not laying like that, bro. Y'all niggas, I don't know, y'all disagree though. Not you, Adrian, but these niggas disagree with me, bro. Them niggas say I'm wildin'. That shit natural.
I mean, I get the natural stuff, right?
I'm saying though, bro. What have you
don't
like? Okay, so she comes to the crib, she ain't taking shit. You pounding, and she just get the farting. Like, ooh, my stomach. Hey, you on top. Say you really gripping that motherfucker. It's gonna be stomach to stomach. You feel me? And that shit might force you like, you don't want that. Like, you know, that's gonna really, you gonna have a whooping.
That's totally different, though.
What's different?
Nigga, she knew, she premeditated, like, I'm about to go piss in his bathroom. It's my first time ever coming over his house. She ain't know you was gonna be pounding and she got it to slip out poop. Like, if she do that, it's over. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to smell shit or fart while I'm fucking. Like, man, that shit's dumb, bro.
Done. Out of there.
Hey, good, bro. Niggas be looking at me like I'm wild.
And then another topic. It's not too different. You go pick a shorty up.
Right.
Y'all ride. You feel me? Y'all just ride. See how you ride downtown. We're rather just in the car drinking, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she fart. These niggas said they're laughing off like, oh, that shit natural. It's your first time meeting her though, type shit.
Nah, I'm not going. She don't have to leave because she farted. That's just something.
Thank you, bro.
But I'm gonna cut her a look though. She gonna get cut a look.
Like she farted. Look, the argument was she farted and then giggle with it, try to like play it off cool. Like, nah, man. You gotta be my girl just to fart. Like, man, you gotta be in like some time in just to be that comfortable. Like you that comfortable just to fart in front of me and my first time pick you up, you ride in my car.
I mean, like I said, I'm not going. I'm gonna address it. It ain't gonna just be left out there like, oh, did she really just do that? I'm gonna address it. Hey,
my nigga Kyle and AJ said they gonna like shit laugh it off.
Bro, why you keep telling me? Why you keep saying that I said that? Bro, I told you I changed my fucking mind.
My bad. My nigga Kyle did change
my uncle wife shit in the bathroom and left the door open. I'm in that bitch. I kill this bitch.
What?
That's what I
left the door open.
Oh,
she walked out the bathroom,
and left it open, bro.
No. That's something different. That's just you got to go after that. You can't do that.
That's foul as hell.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
At that point, you got to go. And I'm not gonna be nice.
And I went in there, she ain't sprayed shit. I'm like, I just walked out, bro.
Yeah. At
the
that
whole
point,
house, like the whole house, like it's my house, and I walked.
Oh,
that shit blew me. I was ready to really cuss her out.
That nigga called me immediately like, bro, this bitch just shit it. I feel you, Ace. Like I told niggas, bro.
Look, no, bro. She got, you know what? Because his thing too, like, I know, like, if it's something I don't like, we got to address it. Because if you laugh it off, it's going to happen again. Right? Exactly. And also, like, that's something natural too, but, like, as a woman, you would hope she has some kind of courtesy. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. That's the whole principle for me.
Oh,
like, you gotta know, like, you can't be that comfortable just to shit on your first time going to somebody's house type shit, or you just can't be that comfortable just to fart and we start first time. You feel me?
I feel you, bro. But I at the same time, bro, I'm not about to let that. Like I've been putting in work. I've been putting in work for a minute. I'm not about to let that just take me off my game. You know what I'm saying? I done took you out to dinner. I done took you out to lunch. Whoop de whoop, and now I finally got you to the crib. And say we go to Benny's and we eat sushi, and your stomach can't handle the sushi. I'm not about. I spent at least $70 on the meal tonight. I'm not about to be like, you gotta leave. That's gonna be a waste of $70.
I didn't say that, bro. I didn't say that, bro.
That's different though.
That's different. I never said that.
So you saying she get in the car on your way to you?
Somebody.
All right.
In my car, like, and try to laugh. That's not cool. And then the other topic was her first time coming to my crib, and she just come to the door, hey, and she got to go shit. Like we ain't even went ate nothing yet. Like you got to.
What if the first time is after dinner?
That's different. That's different, bro.
I bet Alexis Warlock, Kiara, or motherfucking who else? Sorry, you gotta marry one, nuts. Kill one, date one.
This nigga nuts, bro.
Hey,
you gotta marry one, kill one, date one, do it.
Hey, I'm married. Look, I'm married. Go ahead, do your code, bro. I'm marrying Sade. You say marry one, fuck one, kill one?
Yeah.
And I plead the fifth. After that.
They gonna see this.
I was gonna say, how do you guys feel about the OnlyFans page?
Man,
Hey,
we got
hold on. Let me take this on. We as men got to start to support the prostitutes. That's the only way we're gonna keep prostitution alive.
What? Prostitute
Wait,
and porn is totally different, bro.
I'm talking about OnlyFans pages, okay?
You said prostitute.
Hey, my nigga in the Elite Chopper had the best motherfucking answer to that shit. He said, "What the fuck is y'all paying OnlyFans for? We got free porn."
Exactly, bro.
Like legit free. It's free. I was just on Pornhub like earlier.
But also too, like that aside though, like you got just regular women that's not doing that like porn, anything like that. But they getting enough money to pay down their first house or pay off their first house.
Yeah, we gotta support our sex workers. Well,
but they not sex workers though.
Myself OnlyFans.
What they doing?
They promoting themselves. Just their body.
Hold on. Because I'm not on OnlyFans. I thought they was fucking on there. They ain't fucking.
No, they just shaking ass type shit.
It's an account you can do anything you want on there. So yes, girls do that on there. You can do anything you want on there. So they do a little bit of both.
Just shaking ass. Majority of them just shaking ass.
I would say majority is doing that.
The niggas is paying for that.
Paying.
That's the problem, bro.
$30 a month individually.
For a fucking twerk video.
I'm ashamed of our male race. What the fuck is we doing?
Nah, I will say this though. So you mentioned Serena Williams earlier. What if Serena Williams had one?
Look, I wouldn't pay for that. I don't get off on shit like that, bro. I might be the only nigga in the world, bro, to be the honesty and consistency.
I don't either. I can't get off on no motherfucking twerking.
Nah, bro. Listen, my mama. I hope my mama don't watch it.
He needs buzz clapping.
I need coaching. That's it, bro. I'm not about to. I don't get off. I don't go to strip club. I've been to a strip club, bro. What I'm about to do?
Nigga Thunder.
I've been to the strip club, and when I was so irritated in that bitch. Bitches in that bitch, the security guards looking at me. I'm trying to get my little dance on. Security guards looking at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really touch them like that. That bitch. So what the fuck is the purpose of this, bro?
Right. That's why I don't go to the strip club today. You not finna tease the shit out of me, and I give you money for teasing me. Like,
no, that's not. I'm a
strip club.
Look, bro.
I'm go to Las Vegas.
You always say, I'm a grown ass man. I'm not no fucking boy. Look, bro. My body count is what it is, and that's my business. But what I'm saying is, I need coochie consistently.
So, are you paying the $15.99, $20.99 on the OnlyFans page to your favorite or your local Instagram model?
No. Fuck that bitch.
No.
And so here's what's happening though. These Instagram models that got 100,000 or even 1 million, whatever followers they got. They already have the page from Instagram, and then they make an OnlyFans page, which is supposed to be like somewhat more exclusive, right? Where they show a little more, or whatever it may be. And these dudes is paying.
Oh, but I've never been nobody to go like look at news and just get off like that. Like I don't know nobody else like that. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
We are in a time today where niggas is complete and total suckers.
Okay, but look though.
Man, I still never got how niggas just fly bitches out for like pussy. I never understood that.
Bro,
maybe
why you spilling my sauce?
I would never in my motherfucking life fly a bitch all the way where I'm at just to get some pussy. No. And they be rapping about that. Rappers, the main ones that's influenced. I'm finna spend all this money just to get some pussy. You really just paid $2,000. You flew this bitch out, and they be rapping like, I just flew this bitch out and got her a new Birkin bag. Like, that shit is cool. I'm not even finna give a bitch a hug juice.
Listen, bro.
Might give her a pack of gum and a bag of Funyuns. What my cash can you say?
That shit is sickening.
That's probably why I'm single now.
But see, that's just what I'm about to get into, bro. Listen. We living in a time and age today where women expect that type of shit, one, and also where it is harder to approach a woman than ever before. You can't look. Listen, hold on. Hear me out. If you approach them, hold on. I'm talking to Adrian. If you start in their inbox, you liable to get screenshotted. If you walk up on them on the street, they're liable to be just straight type of deal. You feel me? It's shit hard, bro. So I sympathize with niggas who feel like I gotta pay for OnlyFans to get myself off. Cause it is hard to
Fuck that.
You know, it's different today, bro. Like it's hard to approach these females today, bro. They be on some real nut shit, bro. And they be on Facebook talking about don't nobody want me.
That's exactly how they be. I mean, that bitch. What? Bitch, you was just 50 niggas in your inbox. Oh, she on her motherfucking Ayesha Curry shit, huh?
I respect the hell out of Steph Curry, but he wrong for not divorcing that woman.
Whoa! What she do?
Hey, she would have caught one of these.
Look, listen.
What she do?
What she did? She said, what she's talking. I'm pulling up the direct quote. Bro. I don't want to misquote her.
She said she feel weird because when she out and about, niggas don't try to holler or niggas don't be looking and staring at her type shit. Like she want more attention, basically.
I remember that. And she want that.
Hold on. This is what she said. She said something that really bothers me and honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of insecurity is the fact that there are all these women like throwing themselves. Hold on. Wait. Oh, yeah. Or throwing themselves at him being Steph. But me, like the past 10 years, I don't have any of that. She said, I have zero. This sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then I began to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
And what fucked me up about that? Like, bitch, you married. What the fuck you worried about?
10 years.
You feel me? And then the hoes will support, like 90% all the hoes, but most of these hoes on Facebook were supporting them or wherever was. But I feel you like, how do you feel that?
Here's the thing too. Steph Curry got millions of dollars. Millions. These girls want a piece of it. Ayesha Curry, I'm sorry. If there was no Steph and you just walking around, you're not going to get Steph Curry attention. It's just not going to happen.
Exactly.
It's not going to happen.
Like that.
You know what I mean?
She was wilding with that, bro. Like, and then for women to support that shit, like, what's the point of marriage then? If you gonna consistently want other niggas to be in your inbox, to be in your face, hey little mama, let me pump your gas type shit, like what?
Do y'all niggas plan on getting married?
Yeah. We just talked about this. I said no.
I don't want to be on child support, so I'm gonna say yeah. I don't want to be on child support, so I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not getting married.
Listen, I don't see myself getting married. I ain't saying I am or I'm not.
He says it's set up. I'm not getting.
It's a fucking setup. It's a scam.
I'm not gonna rush it though. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna be rushing that.
You gotta know who you marrying, bro. Niggas just be like,
bro, you will never know who you marry. You'll never know a person.
Why you won't?
You just never know.
I say, I think the shit damn near pointless. Like, I don't know too many people. Like, I know I can count on my hands how many people I know that's been married for 10, 20 years and ain't had a divorce. But I know a lot of fucking people that get married is lovey-dovey just to get divorced 3 years later. And then be beefed the fuck out after they get divorced type shit. Like, I hate you type shit. What about that shit until death do you part? Like, you just said that shit for fun? Like, that shit was pointless to say. Why say that?
I feel like None of these girls now in our generation is like worthy of marrying. I just don't feel.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
my
Nah.
Damn.
Hey, you
Bro.
wild. You wild.
No.
He said, "You wild."
I'm sorry. I have never. I have not met a girl that's like worthy enough. Cause all girls nowadays feel like I don't know. We ain't doing enough. I don't know. That's how I see it. That should be stupid as hell.
I think expectations
Like
have
what
changed,
Chris,
though,
like
bro.
Chris, like Muff. Exactly, nigga. We gotta do everything. I can't get, bro. I have not met a girl yet that just did some shit out of the kindness of her heart. Maybe I just be fucking with some fucked up bitches though. No cap.
You fucking with down south
Be
bitches.
stupid as a bot.
He said, "Down south women."
Hey, I'm gonna say this on live. I don't fuck with Detroit hoes or Memphis hoes.
See, I got a problem with that, bro. I'm gonna defend my D babies. Look, bro. There is nothing in the world.
They good to be
Detroit.
friends with.
There's nothing in the world like a woman from Detroit, bro. Nothing.
That's a fucking cap. That's a capped out statement.
I mean,
yeah.
I definitely want to talk about this deals with your family too. So the topic of working out, right? So because I look fit and stuff like that, my family gets kind of offset. I don't want to do all that workout shit, is what they'll say. But the thing is, don't you want to live to be around to see your grandkids? You know what I mean? Don't you want to be 70 years old, not having to use a walker, not being on blood pressure medicine? You know what I mean?
We for sure gonna be on blood pressure medicine. All the Coney.
I got like 67 years, bro. I got 67 years, bro. I'm good. All that.
67 years?
67.
Bro,
how do you know you got this?
Right.
I'm putting in the animal. That's all I need. Shit.
I'm finna be on my money man shit and grow my own fruits.
I think it's important to get your family. They don't have to be. Nobody has to be a workout addict and nothing like that. But a healthy lifestyle, like go walk, go spin the block, do something, and just do it once a day.
You inspiring Ace right now.
You know what I mean? Just 40 minutes, bro. Like he goes, hey, don't let him come at you like that, bro.
Man, what's wrong?
Don't let him come at you
knowledge.
Like that,
man. What Ace said when you came in there on the couch? I'm gaining knowledge.
I'm gaining knowledge, bro.
Nigga say capped out. I ain't say that, bro. I said, bro, speaking facts. This nigga
I'm gaining. I'm on sitting on the couch watching the motherfuckers show. I'm gaining knowledge.
Doing shit like that.
Getting wiser.
Oh, you talking about
the second go by.
Look, going back to the health though, bro. That shit is important. That shit, because I'm an old man. I go to the chiropractor right now. I might UV, all type of shit fucked over my back. But at the same time, bro, live hard, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm a heavy drinker.
Think about it though. Just I mean, like people think that the extra effort has to be you got to go to a gym, you got to do all kind of cardio, all this kind of crazy stuff.
Right.
But if you could really just change something small in your life by just walking.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I got it. Let me put my input in. What about like, say if I'm going to work busting my ass in a full sweat every day? Is that sort of like, you feel me, like living a healthy lifestyle? That's funny. I don't know what's funny.
Punching that clock in them steel toes, boy.
I go to work every day, and it's basically I'm getting paid for a workout. Basically, at the end of the day, I get paid to work out. I'm at work. I'm busting my ass. I'm in a full sweat. I get off work. I'm drained. I'm tired as hell. Yep. So, like you said, like just getting out, walking around the block, or going to jog, or maybe not even going to a gym. Like, is that, do that consider, you feel me, what you were saying?
I mean, yeah. So if you think about like your heart rate is elevated for a certain amount of time. So yes, that does count towards your activity that you're doing, right? But we all human. Your body adjusts to certain things that you're doing. So after a time, right? And you say you putting in 40 hours, your body's going to get consistent with understanding that's what you need, right? And so when it comes to you being in that good shape, whether inside or outside, you still have to add some small, low intensity stimulus to it. Also your mentals, right? Because you're not mentally happy just working there all the damn time. You feel me?
I disagree.
Like you gotta take care of yourself mentally, and when you can go for a walk mentally, like I think that's what this pandemic right now has allowed us to do, is just to enjoy the small things. I go for a walk every day, and we do one walk in the morning for about 15 minutes, and we do one walk in the evening for about 30 minutes, right?
What about? Oh, go ahead.
I'll say it just stimulates your mind mentally, and was it 10,000 steps or something like that? That's like 2 or 3 miles just walking. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And you getting that in throughout the day, no matter what. Too, you probably get about 7,000 steps in throughout the day. But I think just having that smaller input, like I said, it's just a walk, spin the block at least one time. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think
like that little walk we did when we was down there in Chicago. I was fucked up.
Exactly. That little walk right there. You know what I mean?
Hey, Adrian, bro, why you doing like that, bro? You walk 2 miles for some fucking food.
Hey, unmute Kev.
I got him. He unmuted.
He said we walked 2 miles of food.
Bro, me and A was in the back. We was in the back. I'm in that bitch, bro. Ace was fucked up. I'm like, bro, we gotta keep pushing. But Ace was fucked up.
I was fucked up off that walk, bro.
Hey,
that
but
bitch
you know
felt like 3 miles.
I will say though, people hate walking with me because I'm like, oh man, it's only like 3 or 4 blocks away. It'd be like 8 blocks, but I walk fast.
Why you doing that? Why you be doing that?
My bad, y'all. Hey, but that jump was fun though. It was cool. I think the environment here in Chicago is different than the environment in Detroit.
No,
I don't know. Look. When I was out west, bro, I felt like I had Detroit vibes. When I was out
Grand River, bro. We was on Grand River, bro. Out west, we was on Grand River.
I swear to God, I feel like I was on Grand River or something. But up, like shit, where AJ live, that shit beautiful, bro. That's a whole different. Yeah, that's a whole different little vibe up there.
I'm finna steal me an apartment.
I think the difference is this though, bro, between Chicago and Detroit, where to get to the really bright and beautiful parts, or I don't want to say that because I'm never going to talk bad about my city. To get to the parts,
to the good part,
people,
get to the good parts, you got to go out. You got to go out. That's right.
To get to the white folks, you got to leave the city.
It's about 40 minutes.
The white folks
to get to the good. Hey, what he want to say, y'all, is to get to the good parts, you got to go outside of Detroit because that ain't Detroit.
I'm from 7 Mile, bro. I went to Denby, bro. I love my city. I love my city. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. I'm from 7 Mile. I went to Denby, bro. I love my city, bro. My city is the most beautiful city in America. So you can't tell me I'm lying.
If you say so.
But I think you're right though. Like it's not as diverse throughout the city, throughout the whole city.
Chicago gonna die. Chicago is gonna die if we have any, like, if the world is ending, Chicago gonna die first because ain't no motherfucking trees. How y'all gonna breathe with no trees? Like, you flying over the city, there are no trees. It's straight.
What about New York? What about New York?
They gonna die too.
Hold on, bro. Adrian, bro. You need me to call my nigga Todd to come up there and be your barber? I saw that, bro. I ain't gonna get no pass on that.
Oh! Hey, nigga, I'm fucked up, nigga. My beard,
bro.
Hey,
and this what they
it's
call
bad, bro.
Hey,
this nigga
listen.
Nuts.
My barber called me. He said, "Yo, I'm doing house calls."
I might miss that motherfucker, but I'm shooting.
You say you doing house calls?
Yeah, my barber doing house calls, but I was like, "Look, bro, I don't even want you to." It's a wrap, dog. I'm gonna just wait my time.
Nigga, my motherfucking barber charged me $30. I'm in that bitch.
Why Chicago barbers be charging $25 for a fucking lineup, bro?
No, my barber in Detroit charged $25
for a lineup.
Yeah, like for like a little taper on the side, and then with the lineup, the facial with the razor, all that shit.
Yeah.
He like, oh, he texting me. Nah.
Hey, y'all just lucky y'all live in California. They charging $50.
No cap. No
for the haircut, and they charging $25 for the lineup.
Right,
just
look,
a line like boop boop.
We got 15 minutes, bro. We're gonna just get some rapping shit going. All right, so look, top 2 drunkest that you've ever been without throwing up.
Without throwing up.
Without throwing up. Makes you disqualified.
I've never thrown up.
I'm disqualified.
Bro,
you just threw up.
Cal, name a moment that Ace been drunk and have not thrown up.
I don't know. I can't even tell you.
I can't name one.
So I throw up every time.
Yes.
All right. When we all was down there at Whiskey Business, did I throw up? No.
Did you not?
No. And when I came to Chicago,
he went to sleep.
I thought the nigga threw up. Okay.
He went to sleep because we went to the 4 a.m. spot, and then he was slumped on the table.
But I didn't throw up.
Yeah, he didn't throw up, though.
That's one.
Man. What the fuck is this crap, bro? I need a gun, bro. These niggas out here be tripping. I'm gonna start shooting the shit out of niggas, bro. This nigga just on the car
can't
like
say that. Bro,
these niggas tripping out here. What the fuck? Y'all gonna let me get killed on camera? God damn. Next thing, hey, all you gonna see is I'm gonna look to my left, and that bitch gonna be doing. That bitch gonna get to doing this.
Look.
Are we back here next week, guys?
I'm back with it.
No cap.
I'm back.
Hey, I'm a be on time.
Hey, Kyle can't be fucking driving through the interstate.
Or at McDonald's. No.
That man can't come in 2 hours late.
I'm be here for you.
Hey, with that, bro, I guess that's the close for the Guys Podcast.
Hey, that shit pay off though.
Yes,
no.
I get.
So yes, I mean that is
mute double, no pickles, no onions.
Cal,
barbecue sauce for the nugget.
What the fuck, bro?
2 punch, no ice for the drink.
Mute yourself, Cal.
And can I get extra McDouble to go on with the same thing?
Yo. Cal.
Mute, nigga.
Yeah.
What is you doing? That's why we be arguing, bro. This nigga be on some dumbass shit, bro.
Who be arguing?
Mute yourself, bro.
What the fuck is you doing?
I got it. Go ahead, bro.